This conference will now be recorded.
So, team, we are done. So far, we discussed TSO ISPF module. We discussed so far TSO ISPF module, and this module videos are uploaded in YouTube channel. Please go to playlist TSO ISPF latest or updated 2023 is the playlist name. You can get all the videos from the day one till yesterday, all the videos uploaded in TSO ISPF playlist in YouTube channel. Go and refer it anytime. It will be available for long time. Okay, that is the one. Coming to JCL, okay, regarding JCL, you will get the video today and tomorrow, not from later. Okay, so today, day one video you will get day one video, that is today, and day two video you will get it. So you don't get videos from third day, because why I have given TSY stuff videos, because some of them are new to mainframe technology. Only by attending this particular uh, sessions, they may not able to do the answer. That is the reason I have shared the videos. But why I am sharing day one, day two? Here you should know what are the rules, writing the JCL, and how to see the errors, spool errors, and all of them. Okay, so correct. Yeah. So any queries?
Oh, Venkat, why for not for the another days, other days, like day 3, day 4 for JCL? Why
I
only the 2 days?
I don't give. I said the starting of the day one only, and I sent multiple times mails also for the same. Okay, that is my I mean that is how I follow. Okay, not only for this batch, for all the batches, same thing I do. Okay, right. Now, okay, JCL, right? Yeah, right. Today I'll share the PDF document of JCL model, so you can go through it. Okay, you can go through it. That is good, useful document, soft copy material. If you refer, if you learn 30, 50 pages document, you will be strong in JCL with hands-on. Right. So let's start. What is JCL? So JCL stands Job Control Language. Okay, JCL stands Job Control Language. So JCL stands Job Control Language. JCL stands Job Control Language. What we did with the ISPF, okay, what we did with the TSY ISPF, we can do something with the JCL also. Okay, example, okay, we can using JCL, what we can do, we can create a file, PS or PDS or VSAM files. We call as a cluster. We can rename the file name. We can rename the file name. We can delete the file. We can copy the data. We can copy the data from to one file to another file. We can copy, delete, rename. We can move the data. Okay. We can move the data. We can sort the data. We can sort the data in a file. Okay, so nothing but we can modify the data in through JCL. Using JCL, we can do it. So these are related to handling with the files, right? Apart from that, we can execute, we can compile the program. So we can compile the program. What is compile? That you will come to know in COBOL. At this moment, if you don't know also, perfectly fine. We can compile the program, we can run the program. Okay, so it is an interface. JCL is an interface. JCL is an interface between program. It is an interface between program and operating system. Operating system. So interface. Okay, JCL is an interface. JCL is an interface. Okay, or bridge. It's a bridge between program and operating system. What does mean, team? We write a COBOL program, human understandable format. So we write a COBOL program in human understandable program, language. But that code what we have written may not able to understand by operating system. Okay, so operating system may not able to understand the program what you written because that is a human readable code. So we need to convert that COBOL program into system understandable language. So we will write a COBOL program. We will discuss in depth about it later. So this is a COBOL program. Okay, COBOL language. It is readable. Okay, human readable code. So COBOL is human readable code. But your operating system, okay, your operating system cannot able to understand. Operating system cannot understand COBOL program directly. So what we do? So using JCL, we will convert from human understandable code to mission understandable code. So we convert from readable code to mission mission understandable code, that is called load module. So this can be achieved only through the help of JCL. So whatever this conversion is there, right? Whatever the converting, so this can be achieved only through JCL. Okay, so this we can achieve it JCL. This is the meaning. So here is a JCL is a bridge where operating system between human operating system and COBOL program. So this is the one which we can do with the JCL. Okay, so it is not only doing this. Let's say I want to execute a program. Okay, 31st December 2023. So and every year end I want to execute a one program, or every month end I want to execute a program. So what we do, we will mention I want to execute X program, and so this program details I will give in a scheduling tool. Alarm, right? Now okay, in mobile you have a alarm clock. So if you put clock, you will get a sound at particular time. That is called scheduling. That is called scheduling. Same thing here also. Okay, with the help of scheduling. Okay, in scheduling tool, I can say that this X program. So the X program is defined in where? In JCL. In the JCL, I will write X program. So I will tell to the scheduling tool, please pick this JCL, execute on particular date. So scheduling tool is the responsible to execute. It is main purpose is it will ensure that as per your requirement, this program will be executed on given dates, on given time. Okay. Is it clear? Yeah. Next. Okay, so this is what you can do with the JCL. So we will see, okay, we will see how to write the JCL code. Okay, I want to create a file. Okay, the requirement is that I want to create a sequential file. I want to create a sequential file with record length 40. Okay, where first uh, policy number, you can say the LIC policy number, life insurance policy number, the length you say 8 bytes, policy premium amount, policy premium amount, you say that a digit, and policy payment date and time. So we need 16 bytes, 18, okay, 18. So now a total how much? 18, 26, 34. So I'll create with a 34. Column is 34. So why I calculated 34? This is the requirement. Okay. So this is the requirement. Is it clear? Now, so for this to write the program in JCL, there are some rules. Okay. So there are some rules which we are going to discuss now. So first question, where you guys start writing the JCL from today itself, team. Don't start practicing from after 3-4 days. Don't do that. That is a big mistake. Because if you do hands-on, you will understand very well tomorrow's session. If you don't do 3 days hands-on, if you understand, if you try to attend the fourth day, you every day the complexity is going to increase. I'm telling for the people who are attending first time. Okay, if you guys are experienced people, no problem. But if you are attending first time, you have to ensure that every day you have to practice it. Okay, now where we can write SL code. Okay, so you can write in any existing PDS or any new PDS. It's up to you. Usually we write the JCLs in a PDS, and PDS record length is should be 80. Record format should be fixed block. You should take care these rules. You can write in an existing PDS. Okay, the PDS record length should be 80. Record format is fixed block. So you should remember this one. Now what I do? We will do this part. So I will do a login. Let's see. I will enter the password. Somebody changed the password. Anyone changed the password? Just say yes or no. Whoever using Venkat C, are you changing the password? Guys, anyone changed the password?
No.
No, Venkat.
No, Venkat.
No.
Why it is showing there? No, it is I connected to correct server only. Guys, don't do silly things, okay? Which means that without informing, don't change the passwords. You're not a kid to do all this type of things. Whenever you change the password, either inform to me or in the group. Okay, so I request everyone, okay? So with common sense, you have to work on it, please. So because that ID is used by others also, right? Okay, fine. So I'll use different ID now. It's yeah, I'll type ISPF. I'll use Venkat B now today. So what is the requirement team? We have to, I can now, I am assuming that I don't have any PDS, I'll create it. It does not with that assumption. So we can use swap bar on, it is already on. You can see in the bottom all the panels. So this is set screen name ISPF 3.4 34. So it got changed. Now what I do? So 3.4, I can write directly 3.4. We are in data set list. So we have to create a data set, right? So three utilities, two for allocating a data set. I will give Venkat E8 dot JCLs, okay, JCL SRC lib. I will give like this. Enter. So you might get a question, right? We can able to create the sequential file using ISPF panel. Why we are writing the JCL? Yes. So for one program, before I execute one program, I want to create a one sequential file in that JCL. That time your JCL will help you. So if you're not clear, wait for some time. I'll explain. So volume user 001, then give KB. That is enough for us. Primary quantity 10, secondary quantity 10. Directory block I will give 2. And as I said, it can be JCL can be written in a PS. Record length should be 80. Block size is 800 F8, and it is a PDS. So if I give directory block 2 into 6 minus 1, so 11 members I can create within it. Hit the enter. Data set got allocated. Okay, so now we created a one PDS. In that PDS, I am going to write the JCLs to do all these functionalities. Okay, creating the file, executing the program, compiling the program, copying the data, removing the file, deleting the file, sorting the data, all of them. To do all of them, I can write a JCL. So once you create a PDS with a specified record length and all, you can create a member. Next, you can create a member. You can create a member and start writing JCL. And equal 3.4. Equal means close the current screen and open on the same. Venkat B80. So team, I can see that there are total 16 data sets are there. Some of the data sets are not required, like Ganesh executed. These are all. I guess now you can remove them because your practice is completed. You remove them. That is the best practice. Once your practice done, if it is not, these data sets are not required anymore, then delete them. Okay, so I will give B8 star. Okay. So you can see the entire color is green. The color somebody did change it from blue to green. Now you see that. So here and there is a green and blue is also there. Any queries, team? Right. So how to create a member in a PDS? E in a open bracket. You can give member name. I'm giving. Okay. I will give file ps create. This is the member name which is user defined. You close bracket. Don't give space. Don't give space in between them. Enter. Enter. And type reset. So type reset. And you can save it. So always use caption. Okay. Type caption command and type num of. Type num of. Time num of, so that last 8 numbers will not generate. And you can type calls. You can see 1 to 72 columns. Press F11 to see the. We don't have any data. If data is there, you can see. If you press F11, you can see F sorry, 73 to 80. You can see by pressing F11. Okay, team. So this is all about this value. Now, very good. So you know where we have to write. Okay. Now how to write? Very good. How to write the JCL? So how to write the JCL code? And do you have any rules? And what are the rules? What are the rules? Let me explain one by one. I will document everything, refer the class notes and watch this video again. Okay. So in JCL, there are 5 fields are present. In JCL, there are 5 fields are there. Basically, so we have something called JCL statement. We have something called JCL statement. So JCL statement is nothing but it consists of JCL statement. Statement consists of 5 fields. Consists of 5 fields. One is identifier. Second one is name field. Identifier, name field, and operation field, operand, and operand we call as operands or parameters, then comments. Okay. So when you are writing a JCL you will get a JCL when you use all these components. When you use all these 5 fields, automatically statement is going to generate. Okay. So the statement, what is the English statement? When you combine more than one word, right, it will become a statement. Correct. Same thing here is, you can compare field is equivalent to one word. When you combined 3 or 4 or more than 3 fields, when you combine more than 3 fields, automatically you are going to form JCL statement. So JCL statement can have these 5 fields or only 3, but minimum first 3 should be there. Minimum first 3 statements should be there. So we will talk about one by one. Okay, what is the first field? Identifier field. What is that? Identifier field. So identifier field, okay, identifier field is, okay, always JCL statement is going to start with identifier field. So the rule is, whenever you are writing a JCL statement, the first field is always identifier field. Then identifier field should start from first column. What does mean? If I tap, this is first column, correct? This is second column. This is third column, fourth column, fifth column. So identifier field should start always from the first column. Very good, right? So okay, valid values. Okay, length of identifier field two characters, 2 bytes. 2 characters or 3 characters. Okay. So means the length, what content is there. So in identifier field, you can write valid values in identifier field slash 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 star slash slash. Okay, slash slash star. This we use to comment. This is end starting of the statement, or end of the way you write end of the JCL code. Two, we can define as a two ways. We'll see that. So this is end of in stream. Okay, end of in stream. Slash star we call as the end of the in stream. Slash slash we use starting of the JCL statement, end of the JCL code. If you want to comment something in the JCL, we use comment means description. Okay, so we write slash slash star. We write slash slash star.
Venkat sir, end of in stream means end of the program.
No, end of the stream, like end of the input data, which we have not discussed so far. Okay, I mean we will discuss it. Okay, end of in stream. What is end of in stream? I'll discuss it now. So what does mean slash slash? Okay, this is identifier. I like third column. I will start identifier from third column. It will not allow. Always the identifier should start from the first column. This is called identifier. Slash star, this is identifier. And slash slash star, this is comment. So I will write demo on JCL rules. Save it. So what is the comment? Slash slash star demo on JCL rules. So demo about JCL rules, whatever you call, right? Whatever you write. Okay. So this is 3 is this is the one identifier, this is the identifier, this is the identifier. Since it is a comment, so this since it's a comment, you can write after star, you can write anything as your wish, no problem. Okay, but after slash slash, there's something you need to remember. You should take care. After slash star, there you should remember. Okay, so this is all about identifier field. This is all about identifier field. Any queries? Any queries, team? Next one, name field. Okay, so name field is the second field in JCL statement. In JCL statement, name field should start from third column. Okay, so name field should start from third column. Right. So name field should start from third column. So name field length 1 to 8 characters. What does mean? You can write in the name field one column, 1 byte, 2 characters, 3 characters, or 4 characters, or maximum 8 characters. Okay. So then you write in the name field 1 to 8 characters, anything. So name field rules are so name field should start with a character or Special character. We already discussed special character at the rate hash dollar. Or yeah, so name field can have numbers 0 to 9, special characters. So in between, I am talking about between numbers. Okay, the rule is it should start with the character or special character, but after first character, anything can be there. Okay, so now I will write Venkat B. So this is 8 characters are not 3 plus 3 6 and 7. It is okay. This is a name field. I will write another identifier S1. S1 is a name field. Okay. Step 1, step 2. This is name field. So this is identifier. This is the name field. Okay. So why name field and all we will discuss eventually later. So we are talking about the rules. Next, the third field is operation. Okay, field. So where we should start? The question is where we should start this field. Simple. After one space, after name field, give one space and start operation field. This is a 1 or 13th column. So 2 plus 8, 9, 2 plus 10, 11, 12th or 13th. I guess 12 or 13th you have to start it. Okay, after name field, give one space means give a one space, then start writing the operation field. The valid values very straightforward. Valid values in this field. One is what you call job, execute, TD. These three only valid. So I will give job, I will give space, execute, space, execute, TD. Execute. So you can write hi JCL, highlight JCL. All JCL keywords will be highlighted. So what you type? Hi JCL. All JCL keywords will be highlighted. Hi space JCL enter. Is it clear? Are you clear, team? Any queries, any challenges? Okay, right. So this is all about it. So I can write something called slash slash identifier dd1 dd name. So I'm talking lot of rules. I know that. That is the reason I'm going to share video, okay, with you. And dd. So here I've given two spaces. It's okay, perfectly fine. You can give it. Okay, minimum one space should be given. Okay, so minimum one space should be given before operation field and after operation field. So minimum one space before and after operation field. Okay, so this is the rule. Next, we have something called parameters or operands. What are the parameters we have? We have parameters, lot of parameters on job, lot of parameters on execute, and few of them are there on DD. So let me talk here. Job space, I will give notify is equal to Venkat B. I'll tell you what is this later. So notify is equal to Venkat B. This is the one parameter. Okay, did you notice before job there is a one space, after job there is a one space. Okay, so this is the one. So we satisfied these rules. Parameters we already discussed. Okay, then each parameter should separate by comma. So if there are multiple parameters, I have another parameter. Time is equal to 2 comma 0. Now there are two parameters here. Notify is the one parameter, time is another parameter. So each parameter is separating by comma. So each parameter is separating by comma. Next, on execute, we have a parameter called VSAM and type ID comes. Save it. Okay, save it. So this is a parameter valid on execute. Okay, I'll write VSAM is equal to EFBR14. This is the another parameter on this execute. We'll talk about eventually all of them. So just how to write the parameters I am giving. Okay, this is all about it. Last one, comments. So after last parameter, give one space and write comments. Comment. So what does mean? Here I will give one space. This will become a comment. Okay. So after last parameter, give a one space minimum. You can give more than one, but minimum one space. So give minimum. Minimum means you can give maximum more than one. Minimum one space. Write it. This is what you call comment. This is called fifth statement. Okay, any queries, team?
Yes, Venkat. After specifying the parameters and giving the comment, can we use period?
After in the comment, whatever you want, you can give it, no problem.
Okay.
You can give dot here, no problem. You can give star, you can give close bracket, doesn't matter for me because this is commented, comment lines.
Okay.
Okay. Now we are done with all these fields and roles. Okay. Let me talk about the writing the JCL. Okay. Now, whenever we are writing the JCL code, okay, whenever we are writing the JCL, whenever we are writing the JCL program or code, we have to start with job statement. We have to start with the job statement. What does it mean? So job statement is nothing but have a operation field called job, right? That should be so identifier. Okay, identifier Venkat B. Okay, this is the name field. Give a space job and notify is equal ampersand or okay. I will give Venkat B only. Venkat B time is equal 4 comma 0. Now, so always JCL state. This is called job statement because this is job is the one. Okay, what is the operation? What is the core functionality of this job? So that is the reason I am calling as a job statement. Always the JCL program should start with the job statement. Okay, So in a statement, what it contains, if you ask me the rule, these are all it contains. So job statement is a normal JCL statement, but what it contains in the statement, identifier, name field, operation field, parameters, all of them. Okay, is it clear? Now I'll talk about this parameter now in detail. So I will delete all the lines D, 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 D. I can delete all of them in one go. Just now you are observing, right? So how the line commands are useful, how calls are useful now. Okay, why we learned COBOL, creating a member, all of them now you are start understanding, I hope. Now I will write actual JCL code now, team. I, that is identifier, I stands in, sorry, I insert. What is the first rule? When you are writing the JCL statement, it should start with the two slashes. When you are writing the JCL, it should start with the two slashes, slash slash, two slashes, then Venkat B. As I said, the JCL should be in capital letters. Even if you write in lowercase, you have to ensure it should be in uppercase. Okay, I have written caps, it will be automatically be converted into uppercase. Venkat B, then job. Okay, space. First parameter on job code, accounting information. The first parameter, so job statement parameters. Okay, accounting information. So we use this accounting information for billing purpose. Okay, for billing purpose we use it. What is the billing purpose? We will discuss later. At this moment, you can give any dummy value within open brackets, like open plus brackets, or within a single quotes. It's up to you. Okay, it's up to you, right? So you can give within brackets or within a single quotes, no problem. Account information, very good. So this is the parameter. The next parameter, programmer name. So who is writing this program? Who is writing the program? Or author of this author? Okay. Who is writing the program? Author or team name? Who is responsible? Or whoever is responsible, write their details. I will give, this is my responsible. I am writing my code, it's my own code. I will give my name only, Venkat. Okay, next. So we have a third parameter, notify. I can give Venkat B, which is my ID, or ampersand sys user ID, or I can give someone's ID also, Venkat A. Anyone's ID you can give it, no problem at all. Venkat D. So you can give any other user ID. Okay, now what happens? Notify is equal to IBM, sorry, Venkat A. So now what happens, team? Once you submit this JCL, you will get successful message or unsuccessful message. Am I correct? You will get successful or unsuccessful message. That message to whom you have to send. I hope you notice, right? Once you send the Gmail, you will get sent. One notification you might get. Correct? Okay. In if you send the normal message, you will get a notification. Once you receive the message, you will get the notification, so that you can open and check it what is there within it. Similarly, once you submit the JCL, so whether this JCL got executed successfully or not, the status to whom you have to send, so that should be given here. You can give, if you give your mainframe ID, you will get it yourself. The message you will get yourself. Okay, if you give someone's, so if you give other user ID who is on the same server. Okay, on this server, Venkat A, you know, Venkat B, you know, Venkat C, you know, Venkat D, you know, right? So you can give any one of them, but ID should be on the same server. That is very important. Okay, the ID should be on the same server. So notify is equal to Venkat B. I am giving Venkat B. So because I want to get notification myself. That is all about notify. Comma time is equal. So this program should take maximum 4 minutes 0 seconds. So what is the restriction for this particular one? So this particular job, the entire job, it should execute within 4 minutes 0 seconds. The first one indicates the minutes, second one indicates the seconds. How much time it should take? Maximum 4 minutes 0 seconds. It will take 4 minutes 0 seconds. If you are okay, so if it is taking more than 4 minutes 0 seconds, the job will be abandoned. So far you did not heard about it, right? Job is going to abandon. Okay, so if this particular JCL is taking if the JCL is taking more than 4 minutes 0 seconds, it will be abandoned. Let's say it is taking 5 minutes. Okay, so what is happening now? You have given, okay, so the duration for the JCL you have given 4 minutes. 4 minutes 0 seconds. But your job is taking, so your job started taking 4 minutes, 4 minutes, it took less than 4 minutes, no problem. But if it is taking more than 4 minutes, so this is the boundary of first 0 second, fourth. But it is taking more than that, right? It is taking more than that. So then job is going to abandon. So job is going to abandon. So what is the abandon code? I'll explain you later. I guess S722 or 322 something is there. Okay, then I'll talk about it. If somebody remembered, you can give me the answer. No problem. Okay, team. So this is called job statement. So now we have written job statement. Is it clear? So I have written how many parameters? 1, 2, 3, 4. Total 4 parameters are there on this job statement. Okay, so this is the one, it should start with the JCL. Now this notify is optional, time is optional. If you don't write, it is perfectly fine. It will take the default values. Okay. Right. So job is the statement. Okay, it is the first job. Okay, if you talk about where is the job description, yeah. So when we are writing the JCL, we have to start with the job statement. Okay, job statement. If somebody asks what is the job, okay, job statement is going to control. Job statement is going to control the entire JCL. Okay, it is collection of JCL collection of programs. We call them steps. Okay, and it is used to identify the JCL. Okay, you remember this part. So what is control? You are telling how much time it should take maximum, right? That is meaning of control only. Na? To whom you have to send the notification, that is also control only, right? So these two are tells you, what is control. Okay, so the job statement, it will control the job, to whom you have to send the notification, how much time it should take to execute the programs, maximum time, all of them we are giving here. So we are controlling the job, the JCL. Okay, right, very good. So now once you write the job, okay, we can write within a job what it contains, step. Okay, what we call step. So step, we have to write the step. Step means, okay, you written a job, but why you written this job? What is the purpose of it? That is a question mark. Very good. You written a job, but why I have written? Why will write? So I have written a JCL. I am writing the JCL to create the sequential file. Then the purpose. What is that? I want to create a sequential file. If I want to create a sequential file, which program I can use to create it? Okay. So forget about step. Which program? So this is a mandatory. That is the reason I have written. Well and good, no problem. But what next? So which program we use to create sequential file or VBS? So the answer is we use predefined program that is called utility. It is called utility. So that utility is IEF BR14. This is IBM utility. IEF BR14 is IBM utility. So this is not created by me. It is given by IBM itself. That is Advanced Operating System. Okay. So now this is the program. But where you can mention this program, we can specify the program on program parameter. PSM is equal IEFBR14. Very good. But where I can mention this parameter, where I can mention program parameter on execute statement. On execute statement, we can specify the program name. On okay, on execute statement, we can mention the program name. So I insert // identifier S1. S1, that is step 1. So identifier, 2 slashes, name field, then execute. Okay, execute. So why I am writing execute? By the way, you should think like this. You should ask yourself why I am writing this line. Correct? So we write execute to specify to execute the program. Okay, that to specify that program name we use execute. So PCM is equal to IEF BR14 and save it. So this is the one. Any queries?
Why that job? Why we are using that? Uh,
I told you that it's a mandatory for the JCL. It is to identify the job. Okay, it controls the job. Okay, you will get little bit more later. Okay, right. So now, okay, without this is how also I can run it. Okay, I can save, I can submit it. How to submit the JCL, whether it is successful or not? Submit. You can see that enter job name characters. Why we are getting enter job name characters team? On job card, the name field should be 8 characters at any cost. That is mandatory rule. Otherwise, you will get a warning. It is not an error, it is a warning. So it is asking add one more character now. So boss, you have given only 7 characters on job code in the name field. So please add one more. I will add X. Enter. Now you can see it is suffixed. Venkat BX. This is what? What is this? This is name field. We given initially in the code only 7. but it is expecting 8, hence it is expecting one more now. So because if you give one more, it will become total 8. And whenever you submit the JCL, system will generate one ID called job ID. Okay, it will generate one ID called job ID. So let's say team, okay, when you join in a college or organization, okay, you join in organization. So what happened? Immediately, organization will give mail ID to you. They will give you employee number to recognize you in the organization, to identify you in the organization, because you are in large organization, thousands, 10, okay, 1 lakh, 2 lakhs members organization is yours. Assume. So to identify among all of them, if I want to identify you in among all of them, we need to identify, right? We need to give something. Similarly, so everyone are going to submit the JCLs. Everyone is going to submit the JCLs. How can you identify your job? How the others can identify their job? So based on the job ID, because if you submit, if the Venkat B or Venkat A, Venkat C, whoever submit, all those jobs are going to place in one area is called spool area. So there is a area called spool. Okay. So let's say there is a one user, there is other user, and there is a other user. So if 3 people are submitting, okay, it will go to one area that is called spool is the area. So if this user submits, all the jobs will go here. If this user is submitting, it will come here only those jobs. It will come here. So all users jobs are going to present here only in this place. Okay, your job, others, okay, all jobs will be present here. So among all other jobs, in all of them, you need to identify yours. For that, we have something called job ID. Okay, we have something called job ID. With the help of job ID, we can able to identify it. So, okay, very good. I submitted. So if I hit the enter, you see max CC 0, maximum condition code. Max CC 0 stands. Max CC 0 stands maximum condition code. Okay, if 0 means success, other than 0 means it's a warning, or like so many things are there, we will discuss that later. Okay, enter. What does mean? There is no problem in the JSL. Syntactically there is no issue. Syntactically there is no issue. That is the meaning of this one. Okay, so that's all for today team. We discussed how to write the JCL, right? So we'll see tomorrow rest of the things. Let me stop recording.